Get your black ass out of my station. Desk Sergeant Philip Doyle stands from behind the front desk. The crowded lobby of the Northwood Police Precinct goes silent. 40 people were in line. Monday morning. Marcus Holloway stands at the counter. Gray hoodie, jeans, backpack. He looks like any other civilian. Philip walks around the counter, faces Marcus, steps close, then spits a glob of saliva directly into his face. The spit hits Marcus's cheek and drips down. 40 witnesses freeze. Nobody says a word. Before Marcus can react, Sergeant Troy Breener rushes over, grabs Marcus's shoulder, shoves him hard. Marcus stumbles back. His backpack hits the floor. Troy gets in his face. You deaf? Get out. Marcus wipes the spit away slowly. Calm. His eyes lift to 8 security cameras on the ceiling. All recordings. He checks the clock. 10:31 a.m. What they don't know will destroy them both. 3 hours earlier. 7:30 a.m. Marcus Holloway sits in a conference room at FBI headquarters in Atlanta. He wears a black suit, clean-shaven, polished shoes. He looks nothing like the man who will walk into that police station later. For people in a room, FBI director on a video screen, 2 FBI agents at the table, and Marcus. On the table sits a file 340 pages thick. The tab reads, Troy Breener corruption case. The FBI director speaks through the screen. Chief Holloway, in 4.5 hours, the entire nation will know who you are. Marcus nods. But before that, you want to test the station as a black civilian. Is that correct? Yes. You're certain about this? It's dangerous. Marcus leans forward. I need to see how they treat a black man with no badge, no authority, no protection. That's the truth of a department. FBI Agent 1 confirms they have 22 listening devices active and 6 undercover agents nearby. Marcus checks his Rolex. If Troy Breener is the man I think he is, he'll show his true nature within 90 minutes. He accepts his disguise, a gray hoodie and worn backpack containing a laptop with full system access and a recording device. The transformation from FBI legend to Invisible Man takes 3 minutes. 3.5 hours from now, they'll know who I am. But first, I need 90 minutes in that station. He heads for the door, knowing he'll do it. And when he does, it's over. Marcus wipes the spit, approaches the counter. I'd like to report a crime. My car was vandalized. Desk Sergeant Philip Doyle directs him to forms without looking, smirking when Marcus asks for the correct one. Troy Breener appears, invading Marcus's space. What vehicle? Ahelig sedan 2017. You own a car? Bought it or stole it? Troy pulls his radio. Dispatch, Breener. Need backup. Suspicious individual. Send Ricks. Officer Rachel Hendricks arrives, phone in hand. Troy orders her to document this evidence. Rachel immediately angles her camera to make Marcus look aggressive and imposing. Troy demands Marcus put his hands up, then pats him down aggressively. He dumps the backpack. Marcus's wallet reveals a small black titanium ring with the IA, Internal Affairs, seal. Troy doesn't recognize it, tosses the wallet aside, deeming the ring nothing valuable. Troy whispers to Rachel to edit the footage to make Marcus look threatening. She trembles, but complies, her angle making Marcus appear larger. Marcus, aware of the 8 ceiling cameras recording the truth, remains calm. Troy addresses the lobby, performing. A man walks in dressed like this. Claims he owns a car. Something doesn't add up. He demands Marcus's address, mocks his profession, business process optimization, then turns to Philip for zip ties. Marcus is forced to turn. Troy applies the zip tie restraints tight, far tighter than necessary. Red marks appear on Marcus's wrists. Rachel films the scene, her angle suggesting Marcus resisted. For hidden FBI cameras in the lobby capture the assault from multiple angles. Troy whispers, "You picked the wrong station, boy," then shoves Marcus into interrogation room 3. Marcus sits, hands zip-tied, a spotlight aimed directly at his face. Officer Jerome Garrett, 28, black, sees the spectacle. He is disturbed. He stands outside the interrogation room, recognizing the subtle black titanium ring, a sign of internal affairs. Jerome knows the room's live stream to the IA server was disabled by Troy 2 years ago. He pulls out his body cam app, sees the live stream feature is now green, active. Someone with high-level access reactivated it. Inside, Troy boasts about his 15 years of service and his family's history in the department. He shows Marcus the InstaConnect post from Officer Hendricks with 38 likes and a caption calling him a thug. Troy states he will keep Marcus detained until after the noon ceremony. Marcus's quiet response, This will not end the way you think, unnerves Troy. He locks the door. The time is 11:03 a.m., 57 minutes until the ceremony. Jerome, called away by a fake dispatch message, enters the room briefly while Troy is gone. He confirms Marcus is IA. Jerome whispers his secret. 9 months ago, Troy beat a suspect named Tyrone Asher in this room. Tyrone later died. Jerome wrote an honest report, but the captain buried it, and Jerome received an anonymous threat concerning his 2 kids. Marcus tells Jerome that he reactivated the body cam live stream feature remotely 3 weeks ago. Marcus instructs him, when I signal, turn on your body cam. Live stream it. Jerome nods, hope replacing his fear. Troy returns and is annoyed by Jerome's presence. He finally releases Marcus at 11:38 a.m. after checking the AMPD website and finding legitimate consultant job postings. You're free, but don't come back. Marcus exits, stopping to tell Troy, I'll see you again very soon. Troy dismisses it as a weird threat. He and Jerome leave for City Hall. The reckoning noon. City Hall Ceremony Hall. Troy and Jerome are seated. The Master of Ceremonies introduces the new Chief of Police. Marcus Holloway steps from backstage in a full chief uniform, 4 stars gleaming. Troy's face drains white. That's him. Marcus addresses the stunned audience. This morning, I conducted a test. I walked into the Northwood precinct as a black civilian to see how I'd be treated. 2 screens drop. Video evidence plays. Philip spitting on Marcus at 10:31 a.m. Troy shoving and assaulting Marcus. The split screen showing Rachel's fake, edited footage versus the undeniable truth from the station's cameras. Marcus holds up the titanium ring, my internal affairs badge. He then plays the audio recordings. Troy and Rachel planning to frame that black guy and a recorded drug-dealing conversation. The audience erupts. Officer Jerome Garrett, shaking, walks to the podium. He testifies about Tyrone Asher's murder 9 months ago at Troy's hands, the cover-up by the captain, and the death threat against his family. The hall erupts in a standing ovation for Jerome's courage. Marcus presents the final evidence, Troy's massive, inexplicable wealth, and the DNA report. The saliva collected from Marcus's face matches Troy Breener's blood, found on Tyrone Asher's shirt. Sergeant Breener didn't just assault me. He killed Tyrone Asher. The FBI director appears on screen. Warrants are issued for Troy Breener, Philip Doyle, and Rachel Hendricks, plus Deputy Chief Kendrick and Captain Hayes for conspiracy. Troy is handcuffed and let out, wincing as the metal clicks shut. The irony is complete. Marcus promotes Jerome Garrett to detective, instructing him to lead the new Internal Accountability Unit. He announces an investigation into the 22 officers who liked Rachel's post. The culture of cruelty ends today. He takes his oath. I solemnly swear to uphold the Constitution, protect this city, and ensure justice for all. Epilogue. Justice served 18 months later. Troy Breener is convicted of murder and conspiracy, receiving 35 years without parole. Philip Doyle and Rachel Hendricks are also convicted. Jerome Garrett, now a lieutenant, has led his unit to process 430 complaints, disciplining 89 and firing 23. Marcus walks through the Northwood precinct lobby. An Officer Davis greets a young black man in a hoodie reporting a stolen bike with courtesy and respect. Marcus watches, satisfied. The change is visible. He steps outside, his phone rings. The FBI director congratulates him and offers him a role on a National Police Reform Task Force. Marcus looks at the precinct behind him. Atlanta still needs work. He drives forward toward a better tomorrow.